Welcome to your 30-minute beginner-friendly Pilates class. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start by a warm-up. So we just need our mat, ourselves, and our body. We're going to warming up through lateral breathing. So we're laying down our body onto the mat. Head, neck, and shoulders weighing heavy. Our hands are going to come above our ribs. Fingers are interlaced into each other. As we breathe in through our nose, our rib cage is going to expand out. As you exhale through your mouth, your fingers are coming close together, your belly's pulling into your spine. Inhale, fingers expand. Exhale, fingers come closer together like you have a corset on. Everything's nice and tight, belly's pulled into the spine. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out. 2 more just like that. Breathing in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Inhale to smell the roses. Exhale, blow your birthday candle. We're going to start with a pelvic curl, warming through the lower back, and through the hips, and through the glutes. Feet are going to come down onto the mat. Putting your weight all through your feet, mainly in through your heels. The hands are going to be placed down onto the mat. You're going to tuck your hips up, lifting through your hips, through your lower back, middle back, upper back, driving those hips up to the sky. You exhale out through your mouth. Inhale, then you exhale lower, upper back, middle back, lower back. Then those hips drop. Take your time here. Really feel as your spine is floating through a wave, lifting up vertebrae by vertebrae, pushing the weight into your heels, lifting up through those hips. Inhale, exhale, roll it right back down. Doing a couple of these just to warm up through the spine, releasing all of the tension, connecting the mind to the muscles. Exhale, roll, vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale, exhale, roll it down. Vertebrae by vertebrae. We're going to go for 2 more. Really pushing in through those heels, working through the glutes, through the belly, pull into the spine, working those lower abdominal muscles. Inhale, exhale, roll it down. 1 more time. And breathing at your own pace, moving with your body. Inhale at the top, exhale it to roll it down. You have a lumbar spine rotation. You're going to exhale, drop the hips over to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the left. Feel a nice stretch into the lower back, into the lower lumbar spine. Into the lower abdominal muscles. Working through the hips, a little hip dissociation. Beautiful. Last one. Exhale over to the left. Inhale back to center. I'm going to slowly roll up. Vertebrae by vertebrae. I'm going to go into rolling. So you're going to hug yourself nice and tight. Bringing the knees to your chest, rolling down the spine. Vertebrae by vertebrae onto the mat. We're just going to rock front and back. Feel a nice massage into the lower back, the middle back, the upper back. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. We're going to go for 4, 3, 2. Last one. And we're going to stay down onto the mat. We're going to go for a single leg lift. So those legs are up. We're going to leave one leg down and lift the opposite leg. Taking it nice and slow here. Single leg lift. As one leg stays 90 degrees, we're using our lower abdominals to stay nice and sturdy. Hip dissociation here. Exhale, lift. One leg stays 90 degrees as the opposite touches down onto the mat. We're going to go for 6 of these. Exhale. Inhale. Take your time. We're supporting that head, neck, and shoulder with those elbows nice and wide. Show your pretty face. We have for 5, 4. We're going to go right into leg changes from here. In 3, switching right to left. In 2, and 1. We switch right to left. We're picking up the pace here. As 1 drops, the opposite is switching right into it. Exhale, lift. Head, neck, and shoulders being supported. We're staying stable through those lower abdominal muscles. Really focus on those hips here. Exhale, lift. Hip dissociation, unilateral work. Take your time. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Catch your breath. If you need to, you can bring those knees to your chest and rock side to side. Feel a nice release into the abdominal muscles. We're going to add on to that. So the legs are going to come back down into a 90-degree onto the mat. Hands are going to support the head, neck, and shoulder. The legs are going to come into a 90-degree. We're going to extend right leg up to the sky. Then inhale, bring it back to 90. Exhale with the left leg, extending it out to the sky. Single leg extension here. Alternating it right to left. Take your time. We're supporting the head, neck, and shoulder. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. We have 5, 4. Keep pointing those toes. Looking at those pretty feet. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Hug yourself nice and tight. Again, you can drop those knees. Drop the knees side to side for a nice lumbar. From here, we're going to go into a chest lift. So the feet are down onto the mat. Hands are going to be behind the head. We're going to exhale, lifting up through the chest, lifting up towards the sky, supporting the back and the neck with the elbows nice and wide. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. Take your time here. We're really using those chest, the pectoral muscles to lift up the upper body as well as those those upper abdominal muscles are working to lift up the chest here. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. Chest lift for 4. Exhaling out through the mouth as you lift up. Inhale as you lower. We go for 2. Last 1. Inhale to lower down. We're going to spice that up. Adding to that, you're going for a crisscross. So we exhale, lift the chest up. Twisting right elbow toward that left knee. Inhale to lower back down. Exhale, lift. Twisting left elbow to right knee. Inhale to lower back down. We're switching, alternating right to left. We're using those upper abdominal muscles right now. The lower abdominal muscles are staying nice and sturdy. We're working through the chest. Exhaling as we twist. Left elbow comes to right knee. Inhale to lower down. The shoulders are staying behind us, nice and wide. And relaxed. Really opening up the chest towards the sky. Twisting those abdominal muscles. Using those side obliques. We go for 4. And 3. Last 2. You can do it. Elbows are staying nice and wide. Si se puede. Last 1. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. Take your time to release. Again, you can drop the hips side to side. Feel a nice stretch into the abdominal muscles. We're going to go for a single leg stretch. Legs are going to come up into a 90-degree. Hands are going to push, intertwine the hands. They're going to push right above your right knee. We inhale to lower, exhale to lift. You're pushing your hands into your legs, staying nice and stable. Inhale to lower, exhale, lift. Inhale to lower, using our hips to stay nice and stable. Using our chest muscles to lift up through the upper body. Inhale to lower. We go for 4, for 3. We switch over to the left in 2. Really lifting those shoulder blades off the mat. Last one, exhale. Inhale to lower. Hands are going to move over to the left leg. Same thing, repeat here 6 times. Exhale, lift. Using the chest muscles. Inhale to lower back down. Exhale, you're pushing those hands into the leg using the resistance. We go for 4. Inhale as you lower. 3. Take your time here. 2. Last one. Slowly release. Bring the knees into your chest. Hug yourself nice and tight. You can roll back and forth. Feel a nice stretch into the abdominal muscles. We're going to spice that same work. So starting again, hands are going to come onto your right leg. When we lift up through the chest, we're going to extend out our left leg, pointing the toe. Inhale, it comes back to 90. We lower down the chest. Exhale, lift the chest, pointing your left leg, extends it out. We have some hip dissociation here, using those lower abdominal muscles, pointing the leg. Inhale to lower. We go for 3. We go for 2. Last one. Slowly release, come back to center. Hands are going to come over to the left side. We add it up here. When you're ready, exhale, lift, extend out your right leg. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lift. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lift. Single leg stretch here. Give me 2 more. Last one, point that toe, lift the chest. Inhale, back to center. Catch your breath. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. I know those abdominals are on fire right now. We're going to just rock back and forth. Give them a nice little massage. When you're ready, we're going to roll up. Legs are going to extend out. Arms are going to come up to the sky. We're going to roll vertebrae by vertebrae, coming into a seating position. Our shoulders are stacked over to our hips. Modification is you have the feet down onto the mat. You can use the back of your legs to help roll vertebrae by vertebrae. When we're here, the legs are going to extend out. We're going to go for a sitting twist. Hands are going to come behind the head. Extend out your feet a little bit further, mat width apart. You're going to exhale, twist over to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist over to the left. Feel as your spine is getting taller, opening up the chest here. We're really working through the spine here. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. We have 6. Inhale, come back to center, over to the right. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, back to center. Again, when you're twisting, you feel as your spine is getting taller. We're opening up the chest. The shoulders are relaxing through the back. Elbows are staying nice and wide. We go for 3. Last one, we come back to center. Catch your breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. While we're here, our arms are going to come out in front of us, parallel with the legs. You're going to exhale, reach forward towards the feet, spine stretch. Inhale, come back. The shoulders are going to stack over those hips, staying nice and strong through those abdominals. We're going to have a nice tall posture here. Exhale, reaching forward. Feel a nice stretch into the spine. Inhale, come back to center. We go for 6. We go for 5. We go for 4. For 3. Open up the chest, stacking the shoulders over the hips. Exhale. 2, really reaching forward. Feel a nice stretch into the spine, letting the head, neck, and shoulder weigh heavy. For 4. For 2. Last one. And the shoulders are stacked over the hips. Relax the arms to the side. We're going to work our sides now. We're going to go into some wall glutes. So we're going to come onto our left side here. We're going to allow ourselves to take a moment to make sure our body's in form. So using your right hand, make sure your body's in line into a nice straight line. As well here, we're going to bring our left hand down, relaxing our head onto our arm. When we're here, our hips are stacked above each other, so a nice straight. Keeping up to the sky. We're going to lower, that lower leg is going to be bent down onto the ground. The top leg is going to exhale, lift, then come into the front of the body. We have some hip dissociation here. We're moving through those lower abdominal muscles through the hips. Exhale, then inhale, bringing that leg in front of the body. Exhale, bring it back to center. Again, we're using those lower abdominal muscles and some hip dissociation work here. Staying nice and strong with that leg lifted. We have 5. 4, pointing the toe in front of the body. 3. 2, really working through those glutes. Last one. Go ahead and bring those feet together. The knees are going to be bent. Feet are going to be glued to each other. We have rehab glutes. You're going to exhale, lift up your top leg. Using the resistance, we're working through the inner thighs, those lower abdominal muscles. Again, still working through the hips, staying nice and strong with the core. Exhale, open up. Inhale to lower. We have 4. We have 3. 2. Last one. Slowly bring it down. Catch your breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to move over to the opposite side. So moving on to our right. Again, making sure we're in a nice form. Our body is straight aligned. So our hips are stacked over each other. Our bottom leg is going to be bent for some support. Our top leg is lifted. Our head, neck, and shoulder is resting onto our arm. You can use your hand onto your hip if you'd like for some support. You're going to point that toe, inhale, kick to the front of the body. Stay nice and stable with the lower body, moving just through the hip. Exhale, then inhale, moving that leg right in front. Exhale, bring it back. Using those lower abdominals, hip dissociation. We have wall glutes. Inhale. Return it back to center. We have 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Those feet are going to come stacked on each other. They're going to be glued. The knees are bent 90 degrees. We have some rehab glutes. You're going to exhale, open up that top leg. Using the resistance, the feet are glued. We're working through the inner thighs, using those lower abdominals, hip dissociation. Exhale, lift that top leg. We have 4. 3. 2. Last one. Slowly release vertebrae by vertebrae. We're going to come onto our all fours, onto our hands and knees. So our hands are going to be down into the mat. Fingers are spread out nice and wide. Your shoulders are in line with your wrist here, and your knees are in line with your hips. You're going to extend out your legs for me, pulling the belly into the spine. We have a front support here. 10-second hold, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Modification is to drop the knees, shifting the weight a little bit forward, still feeling that belly pull into the spine. We're staying nice and strong with the transverse abdominals here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae. We're going to calm down all the way onto the mat. We're going to go for swan prep. So our arms are going to come out to the side, bent 90 degrees here. You're going to relax your head, neck, and shoulder down onto the mat. You're going to push through your hands. Exhale, lifting up through the chest. Pushing the hands into the floor. Inhale to lower. We're working through our spine here, using those upper abdominal muscles to lift up the chest off the mat, looking forward. We have 8 of these. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. For 4. 3 more. 2. Let's go for 1 more. All together. Exhale, lifting, pushing through those fingertips. Open up the chest. And slowly release. Our hands are going to come forward in front of us. Our legs are still behind us, extended, pointing the toes. We're going to lift our right leg and left arm and lower back down. Exhale, lift. Left leg, right arm, then inhale, lower back down. Again, left arm, right leg, exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Swimming prep here. We're taking our time, lifting vertebrae by vertebrae up through the arms, through the legs. Those abdominals are pulling the whole time, staying nice and strong. Belly's pulled into the spine. We're pointing the toes, working through the back here. Looking forward, trying to leave the tension of the head, neck, and shoulder. Keeping our gaze forward. We have 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Bring it down. Hands are going to come behind us. We're going to go for a back extension. Our gaze is looking down on the mat. Our arms are beside our body here. Palms are facing up towards the sky. You're going to exhale, lift the chest off the mat, lifting up the arms, feeling the lower back being engaged. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, lift. Working through the lumbar spine, relaxing the head, neck, and shoulder. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Catch your breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. When you're ready, you can roll onto your spine. We're going to cool it down. Starting with just rolling like a ball. The knees are going to come into the chest. And we're going to rock back and forth. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Feel a nice massage into the lower back, the middle back, the upper back, the abdominal muscles. For 3, 2, and 1. The feet are going to come planted down onto the mat. We have a lumbar rotation here. We're really going to stretch out the lower back. Exhale, drop the knees over to the right, stretching out those lower abdominal muscles as well. Inhale, come back to center, stretching out the hips. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, back to center. That's a beautiful breeze. Exhale, over to the right. Let's go for 2 more. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the left. Again, one more time, over to the right. Feel a stretch into those side obliques as well. Full transverse abdominis. Inhale. Last time, over to the left. Beautiful. Bringing up those legs. And extend out your legs for me. Slowly come up, vertebrae by vertebrae, into the Pilates roll up here. Our shoulders are stacked over to our hips, and the feet are spread out, mat width apart, shoulder width apart. We're going to continue that stretch. Feeling the stretch into the lower back, upper back. Then release. Inhale, stack the shoulders over the hips. Exhale, reach forward. Letting the spine stretch out here. Head, neck, and shoulders gazing down into the mat. Inhale, rise. Let's go for 1 more time. Exhale, reach. Inhale to lower. I'm just going to thank the body for all the power it just did. And across the feet here. Letting the hands weigh heavy onto the knees. Opening up the chest. Letting the shoulders relax in the back. Then close your eyes. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to thank the body for all the power it just did. Not only did you guys get physically stronger today, but we also got mentally stronger. So just a couple of deep breaths, being here in this present moment. Thank the body for all the power it just did. So we breathe in through the nose. Feel it through the back of the throat. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Inhale through the nose. Feel the spine getting taller. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Let it all go. Last one, in through the nose. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Thank you guys so much for working out with me today. Bye.